Greetings, my beautiful soul. Welcome to today's video. Today I'm grateful to be filming on Bowen Island on the traditional ancestral unceded lands of the Squamish First Nations. And I wanted to make a video about love, the power of love. The more that I am working with love energy, the more I'm discovering how many amazing benefits, or what's the word? The power that love has. It's a really, probably the most powerful energy that we can tune into and use. And specifically, I'm going to be speaking about using love to overcome fear and using love to invigorate our projects, to overcome procrastination. These are all things that I'm working on personally. So beginning with fear. So, what can I say about fear? Fear is definitely the emotion that I find the most difficult to work with, to shift, to overcome. And I think different people struggle with different emotions more. I think the reason that I struggle so much with fear is because I grew up in a communist country, and a country, so not just personally but ancestrally, a place where 2 world wars took place, a place that had Nazi occupation, communist occupation, I mean literally the Holocaust. Yeah, so there's a lot of fear in the environment where I was growing up. And when we're very little, we absorb the energy of our environment. So also we carry the ancestral wounds. So there's been a lot of very potent fears that I at first was not even aware of, and then became aware of, and then became more aware of, and I'm still I'm slowly shifting these fears. So what I have found is that when I start to feel fear, I used to just go into this rabbit hole of the fear and kind of try to escape, escape life, escape like sleep, or just go and avoid things, avoid situations. I still do some of that, but what I have found is, like, when the fear starts coming in, and probably this works with other negative emotions as well, I just send it love. Like, I notice it, I see it, I feel it, I don't suppress it, but then I send it love. It's not good to suppress things, but it's not also healthy to dwell in them too much. And one thing I found is that I was so used to living in that space of fear or negative energy that it felt like my normal state of being, but that is not our normal state of being. And whenever I would be in a really good high vibe place, I would just feel like, okay, this is temporary, the negative things will come back. And now I try to see it the other way of, I am a high vibe being, all of us are, and sometimes a negative thing will come in, and we can just feel it, release it, send it love, and shift it. So that's what I've been working on. It's really amazing how quickly you can shift something by just sending love to it. And you can do this in like any way that works for you, whether it's like visually, you visualize sending the love, or you feel it in your body, or whichever way. Another thing that I've been trying to learn, because I'm working on a really big project that is very challenging for me, and it can create a lot of procrastination, and it's also an individual project. So one thing, when we are doing events with others, or working with or for others, or there's like this kind of structure. One, you're not doing it alone, and two, there's a structure where, okay, this is what I have to do, and I'm getting paid for it, so I have to do it. But when you're doing a project on your own, it's much harder to create that state of accountability and structure. And especially if it's something that is not just like a pure passion and it has challenging aspects. So one thing that I started doing is visualizing myself completing this project, and then sending love to that vision, and just feeling that gratitude, that love when it's completed, or visualizing myself working on it and sending that love. And this is something that it's so funny. My amazing, beautiful, wonderful friend Erica, really like my most incredible friendship of my life, that I lost 2 years ago, 2.5 now, when she passed. But I remember in probably around 2017, 2018, we were spending a lot of time together because I had left my marriage and I was really struggling and starting on my healing journey. And when I wasn't able to work on my project, she would tell me, you need to send love to it every day. Because when we have like a feeling of resistance with our project, or like just negative emotions about it, like frustration or disappointment or fear or whatever it is, we are sending that energy to it, and it's creating a kind of block between us and the project and our like momentum to do it. So if we send it love, it's like it releases those negative things. This is something, again, that I'm working on. I definitely, and as I said, she told me this in 2017 or 2018, and I was not doing it. But sometimes we hear messages and we get them when we're ready. So I accept myself and my journey. And I think even if we send love to our projects or to our situations, it could be a difficult situation that you're dealing with. If you send it love, or it could be a person you find challenging, you send them love. Because often we can get stuck in this place where we are sending negative, and we're thinking negatively about someone, and it creates this situation where we're sending them negative energy, and that is bad for them, bad for us, bad for our relationship. So every time we think something negative, I'm literally saying this to myself right now and to you if it's helpful, change it to love and send love. The very sensitive people will sense when you are sending negative energy to them. This happened to me. God called out on that. The person didn't realize I was like specifically thinking sending negative energy, but she was feeling uneasy, and I realized that's what was happening. I was being critical and triggered, and it was sending it out. I think I'll do another video about that, actually. Anyways, I hope that this was helpful and that you begin a practice of sending love to situations, people, things that need healing or that need unblocking and shifting. All right. Thank you so much for joining, and talk to you again soon. Bye.